I love Agile Brain. I love the premise that you can circumvent the logic brain from coming online. In the courses I've taken in emotional intelligence, in the work that I've done in emotional intelligence, I've always thought to myself, most of these assessments that we're doing are not providing a mirror. They're simply kind of reiterating the way you already see yourself. And they're self-assessments. So what and even the ones that are not, it's so easy to kind of get into that space where you're trying to game the system or think through what is going to make me look most emotionally intelligent, what answer is correct. And so I really appreciate the premise of Agile Brain's assessment, and that it's really working to tap directly into the emotions and learning that you need to walk through an emotion. Ignoring it just makes it louder. So my hope is to really just create spaces through the work I do in elementary schools, through the work I do with my students, through the work I do with my coaching clients, through my work as a mom and volunteer, is to just create spaces for people to feel safe, to really have space and time to reflect, to learn about emotions and what they are and their meaning. As my childhood would illustrate, we like to place judgment on emotions, and we have this idea that there are negative or bad emotions. And it was really powerful to see something like fear is just there to keep us safe. Something like sadness makes us a more sensitive, thoughtful, often more thoughtful, sensitive person. And sadness actually like helps us to make sure that we're getting the most out of life, that we're really taking it all in and appreciating it. Anger is, I know, anger was a doozy for me. I didn't like to feel angry. Some people do like to feel angry. It feels powerful, right? But realizing why it's important that you have some ability to feel anger. Anger tunes you into injustices and sometimes a need for boundaries. And those are important things to being your best self.
It's interesting because you're speaking the Agile Brain language, right? At the same time as the emotional intelligence language, right? With justice and that connecting that to anger.